Hey, hey, hey. Creativelylisamarie back again with another YouTube Weekly Live. That's creativelylisamarie here on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. What? Oh, I need to... Oh, shoot. Oh, I need to... I should not... Great. Let's see. Delete that. This is the live that's happening right now. I can't get into it. Save my life. Great. I can't get into my own live. Of course I can't get into my own live. I swear. Everything is just going to be one of those days. I swear. My gosh. Oh. I need my anxiety pill to kick in. I was having some technical difficulties, so I had to create a new live, unfortunately. Let's see. So I'm going to share the updated link. Oh my gosh, my stomach is growling. I should have canceled this live for tonight. Please do not forget to like my video. And I'm so burned out. And I've barely eaten and I'm so hungry. I have like no energy. Alright. Alright, let's get out of that. Switch account. What are you looking for, Yo-Yo? What are you looking for? Yeah. Good evening. Happy Friday. Happy TGIF. I have my 2 name tags here now. Is it raining? Yep. Oh my gosh. It just started pouring rain here. It was nice out earlier too, and I showed all those stories on my Instagram page on the way home on that drive, and all those clouds. I was wondering if it was going to rain. I had a bunch of stuff out hanging out to dry today too. I'm so glad I brought that in. All right. I'm just going to share the updated link in the Instagram group chat and in my stories. I'm not going to bother with the Facebook stuff. Gotta love technical difficulties. Yes. I couldn't have a live or something else I was doing on social media without technical difficulties. All right. From here. I'm just going to leave that like that. Oh my gosh, y'all, my stomach is growling so bad. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Danielle, I don't know if you're still on here, but this background is from Emily Cromwell Designs, and I actually included some stuff from Emily Cromwell Designs in the envelope I'm sending you for. I know I'm sending like the washi tape exchange envelopes, but it's so much more. I can't believe how much stuff I'm sending to folks. And then I'm trying to send it all in a like regular snail mail envelope. Usually if I was sending like that much bulk of stuff to people, I would send in like a package that I was mailing like from pirate ship. But I don't want to pay for that or deal with that, so I'm hoping everything gets to people with the stamps, even though the packages are bulky. I'm gonna I taped them all up. They're all addressed and labeled. I haven't put the stamps on them yet, so I'm gonna weigh them all, put the stamps on them, and then take pictures front and back like I usually do and send the pictures out to everybody. And then my plan is to get them out the door tomorrow because I want to finally be done with them. But so I have 8 envelopes that I'm sending for the washi people in the group, like one for everybody. And then I'm also sending another envelope to this lady that is in the Shine Sticker Studio Zoom group. She just celebrated her birthday on the Shine Sticker Studio Zoom that I hosted on Tuesday. So I told her I was going to send her a birthday envelope with washi tape samples and a bunch of other stuff. So I'm sending out 9 envelopes tomorrow, and I was like trying to get them all done last night, and I'm just like, I'm excited to get them out, like, and to get like rid of the stuff, like destashing stuff, but I'm like so over it. Like I just want to be done with it now. If I hadn't hit my head, I'd be able to like do more and operate more normally, but like falling and hitting my head has really put me back. And I'm already busy as it is, so I'm just like and then we had to go to the vet today for the 4th time in a month and a half for all different things. Like I'm so over going to the vet. I never want to go to the vet ever again. If they were right around the corner, it'd be so different. But driving 2 hours each way to the vet 4 times in a month and a half is ridiculous. Like, it just eats up the whole day. So over it. Yeah, you're going to love this stuff I sent you from the Emily Cromwell stuff I sent you. And I'm going to let folks know in the group chat that they can, if they want to know where anything is from that I sent them. I know where most everything came from. I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 things where I think somebody might have sent it to me at some point, and I just have like a lot of it, so like I have enough of it to like give out, you know? I really want to go down and heat up my dinner and bring it back up while I'm waiting for people to jump on, but at the same time, I also, it'd be too messy to eat on here. I honestly don't even want to do this live, y'all. Like, I'm so burned out. I'm so over it. Like, I need to just go downstairs and, like, not think at all. When I started having technical difficulties, I was like, yes, maybe I'll just cancel. Maybe it's a sign. Like, I have all this little bits box stuff to show, but I have no idea what to show because I just have so many different things, and I don't even, like, I'm trying to section them out. And I was going to try and piece together different things, like different collections that go together. But there's just so much random stuff in here. Like, I don't even know what actually does go together. I mean, I know I could put stuff together that would, like, go well together, if that makes sense. But, like, there's... Yeah, I see some of this stuff I could have shown before. There's like so many different types of items in here, so that's why I'm like trying to figure out if I want to show like a bunch of accessories or show a bunch of the papers. The stickers would take too long. I don't have enough energy for that. And there's a bunch of washi, but I would want to swatch that. I could show all the stamps, but I wouldn't be like testing out the stamps. I would just be showing them. I could show the stamps and the stencils. I hadn't even gotten that far to figure out what I was going to show. I just put down that I was going to show little bits box. I just didn't know what. I could grab a snack, but I really want to eat my dinner. I like want my appetite to go towards my dinner because it's kind of, the sandwich is kind of big, so I kind of want to eat it. And I can think of it right now, and I'm starving, and I just want this live to be over with so I can go eat. But I hate rushing myself. I was going to try and rush and eat when I got home, but I'm so frazzled and so burned out, and PMS is killing me right now. Like, I've been trying not to, like, scream for, like, random different things all day long. And I'm not, like, mad or anything. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe if you're a woman, you might understand, but I think I'm just, like, hangry, and I'm exhausted, and I'm burned out of there being something every single day. Like, I cannot get a break from anything. And I mean, I'm not, like, in a bad mood or anything. Like, I'm not, like, I hate the world or, you know, it's nothing like that. Like, if you watch my stories on Instagram, like, I even said when I was driving home that I was thankful for the view I was looking at, and thankful for the fur babies being okay and stuff like that, you know? But, like, I know people usually jump on here late, and then I'm just sitting around waiting, like, a half hour, 40 minutes for people to actually jump on. And I'm like, if I had known that that was going to happen again tonight, I should have just brought the food up so I wouldn't be sitting here. I'm wondering if I should just, I wonder if I should start doing my lives later. Instead of doing the 8:30, maybe I should just start them at like 9 or 9:30. The only thing I'm worried about though is if I do that, then people won't jump on until 10 or 10:30 or 11. So that's why I do the 8:30 to give that like half hour cushion. But, you know, then I'm sitting here for 30 minutes waiting. And I mean, I could get started sooner, but not everybody has time to watch replays. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to show stuff when the most people might be on. And I don't know if it's just going to be one of those nights that's going to be slow. I do have to run downstairs real quick anyway, though, so I will be right back. Okay, so when we go to the vet, we get Burger King to eat on the way home, except it turns out what I ordered, I didn't realize I wasn't going to be able to eat easily in the truck. Look how big my sandwich is. I thought I got the small version of this. This is that Bacon King sandwich, but I thought I got the junior one. So I'm going to eat it with a fork and a knife. You see that? Yo-Yo's like, you're going to give me some of that. I need some energy, y'all. Yo-Yo just got a piece of bacon. Was that good? Was that good, Jojo? Was that good, Jojo? Was that good? Oh, now he's looking at me. He's like, that's better than cookies, Mommy. Ooh. There's another piece of it. Yeah. I said I need to eat, and I care more about giving him scraps than me eating. I was actually starting to get the shakes. Oopsie. Did Mommy drop that for Yo-Yo? Yo-Yo's getting his little bitties. Has anyone gotten a burger or sandwich that it was so big that you ended up using a fork and knife to eat it? Makes it a lot easier. And by the way, Burger King has the best onion rings. I have some downstairs if I want to eat them tomorrow. I hardly ever have fast food anymore because I don't ever go out really, or I'm not in town or anything. But since we've been to the vet 4 times the past month and a half, we usually grab Burger King on the way home because there's no Burger King in the town I live in for some reason. Oh, so if anybody is here and can type, let me know how you're doing today, how the weather is where you're at, what you had for dinner, and what you're drinking. I've got my Coke over here. My day, honestly, overall was okay. It's just PMS that makes it worse. But, you know, nothing I can't handle. And then, if you saw my Instagram stories, you saw the weather here was really nice. But actually, you all didn't see how pretty it was when we left the house. I wish I had videotaped that or done stories of that. The sun was out perfectly and you could see all the different colors of the leaves. I was just so frazzled and busy trying to get out the door. And we didn't have to stop to go to the bathroom, or I didn't have to stop to go to the bathroom with my small bladder the whole way there, y'all. I can't believe I held it. So we actually got there exactly on time. And we actually got in and out pretty quick. This is the quickest appointment we've had. You made homemade soup? That sounds amazing. What'd you make? I've never, I think I've helped make homemade soup, but I don't think I've ever actually made it myself, by myself. And I've helped make like paella and gumbo and stuff like that, but paella is one of my favorite dishes of all time. Oh my gosh. I love paella. And then gumbo's good too, of course, but paella. And then I love risotto. I mean, I love so many different kinds of dishes, but um, when I was doing the HelloFresh, I did get the soup sometimes, and one of the last ones we got was a loaded baked potato soup, and it was really good. I think I actually showed it on here. What do you put in your veggie soup, Crystal? Is it like the usual kind of stuff, or do you do anything different? And when you make veggie soup, do you use vegetable stock? Or are you still using like chicken broth stock or beef stock or something like that? It's funny, the last time I was at the grocery store, the lady that was working at the checkout, I know her pretty well because I usually go to her on purpose because I really like her. She's a older lady that works there, and she was telling me that she was planning on making, I think it was a Friday. It might have been last Friday last Friday I went to the store. That next day for Saturday, she said she was planning on making some homemade soup, and it was vegetable soup. She was using some special thing for her broth, though. I can't remember what she said. Sounded like she was going to use some kind of meat broth of some sort. I don't know if she was going to make it herself. Hi, Carrie. You do veggie, beef, noodle, crunchy pepper. Are you talking about like crushed red pepper or crunchy like jalapeno pepper? Or like crunchy green or red pepper? Those red peppers and orange peppers and yellow peppers you can get that are like green peppers, those are really good with ranch dressing, like as a snack. And the red ones are good in like stir fry. The orange and yellow ones are really good if you barbecue, like on a skewer. If you do like a teriyaki thing with chicken. The orange and yellow peppers and like pineapple and chicken, if you have a good like teriyaki sauce, something like that. Danielle says I make a good skinny soup. What's skinny soup? I've never even heard of that. I'm not like a huge soup person, but I do like soup. Like I like canned soup. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I love me some homemade soup. I just don't want to make it. Okay, I take that back. I want to make it, but I don't want to do all the work to actually make it. I love the idea of making homemade soup. I just don't want to actually be the one standing there and doing it. Well, I take that back. I do want to be the one standing there and doing it. It's like I just don't have a priority or need to actually make myself do it, if that makes sense. I want to be that person that does that, if that makes sense. Like just sitting there someday and saying, I'm going to make soup. Yeah, I like the idea of soup and like homemade chili around this time of year. I love the idea of using a crock pot. I got a really nice one from Amazon, and it's even teal. And what's it's the crock pot brand, I think, is actually a brand, right? So it's a real nice one. Um, and we tried to use it a couple of times, but to be honest, when there's only two of you, it's just way too much. And then we even tried to do the air fryer thing, and I don't know, most of the time the food just didn't come out that good. It was like mushy, or I don't know if we're doing it wrong or something, or using the wrong foods, but the tray is so small. It's like you can only do a couple of pieces, and I'm like, okay, if the air fryer is supposed to be convenient, I don't have time to do this 4 or 5 or 6 times to make sure there's enough for two of us to at least have 5 or 6 pieces each, if that makes sense. And I used to use toaster ovens, but if I'm going to use something like that, I just use a regular oven because I don't really have anything I make that requires something like a toaster oven. I just have a regular toaster and then the regular oven. I've tried to use so many of those different like devices and gadgets and stuff, and it just ends up being like a waste of time for me and money. I'm looking around. I'm like, I have nowhere to put my food. And Yoda looked at me like, you have somewhere to put the food. Did you want me to put the food in your mouth? Yo-Yo was so good on our travels today. So he gets all the special little goodies. He's a good little goodie boy. Aren't you, Yo-Yo? Yeah, and that's way better than cookies, huh? A little bit of burger is way better than doggy cookies. Isn't that good? You get it? I think you got it. You got all the goods, bud. You got all the goods. Okay. I had to eat something, y'all, because like I was losing so much energy. Okay. So, I think they have chili that you can make, Danielle, that has like low acid in it. And I think you could have vegetarian chili as well. I think Annie's has like cans of it that you can make. You might be able to make some from scratch on your own to make it to the point where it's like vegetarian, where you would be able to stomach it literally. I'm not a huge chili person, but if it's actually good chili, I love it with like shredded cheese and the sour cream and some hot sauce maybe, but not really because my stomach can't handle the hot sauce either. The sauce. Actually, surprisingly, Wendy's has really good chili. Put a little cheese in it and a little cracker. Their chili's pretty good. I used to host. I know this is shocking, but I used to do. I used to organize. I worked at a. I'm gonna finish a sentence here. I worked at a nonprofit organization for like 7 years. I think I was there for a good couple years. I want to say it was my second or third year there. Someone said something about doing something around the holidays because our owners were Indian descent and they were actually from India. So they did live in the States for multiple years, but their heritage and background is, or was, that they've passed, was Indian. So they didn't typically, what do you call it, celebrate uh US holidays. Like we still got those days off, but not like extra days, but like we'd get a couple of the government holidays off, but they didn't do much like company wise as far as like celebrating holidays or whatnot, right? Because that's not where they're from. I mean, they're not from the United States, so that's not like something that they would think about doing each year, right? So I don't know, like second or third year I was there, I remember someone mentioning it would be nice if we did do something anyway, with their permission. Well, Sham, the owner, he really liked me, and my office was actually real close to his too. So anyway, I talked to them about it and got them on board with it. And I was actually vegan vegetarian at the time that I was doing this, but I got them on board with not only letting us host those events or have those events at the workplace, but they would provide every year for Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday, they would provide the main dish. So we would be able to get like a huge turkey or ham from Boston Market or honey baked ham. So we just alternated between the holidays. So like one Thanksgiving, it was, a turkey from Boston Market. Then Christmas, it was a honey ham from the honey ham store. And then the next year, we would flip it, and Thanksgiving would have the ham. And then we would do the turkey on Christmas. Again, I was vegan vegetarian at the time, so it didn't really, I didn't get any benefit out of that. But, it was nice for the folks that worked there. So then I would organize a graphic and a sign up sheet for both events every year. And, you know, it would be a potluck. And we had this big conference room. We had the huge table. I would set up all these decorations and get in the spirit. And I actually did some games, and we would do like a holiday giveaway, like Christmas white elephant type of things for the holiday stuff. And it's funny because the owners had never really done anything like that before. But once we started doing it, they actually looked forward to it. So they would come and hang out and talk to us. And it was cool to see them be like kind of like regular people, so to speak. Um, and they'd walk around and thank people individually for their hard work and stuff like that. And, um, and it was a good couple of hours. Like they didn't make us like rush or anything. So we actually got to enjoy our time, and it was all in house, so no one had to go anywhere. The coolest thing was the food that people brought because it was a potluck. Well, because their background was Indian, they hired a lot of folks that they knew within their community. So we had a huge, diverse, um, office setting of all different people, all different backgrounds, and they would all bring different types of food. And some of them would make stuff from scratch, like homemade. And it was like some of the best. I love Indian food, by the way. um, So some of it was like some of the best Indian food I had ever had, Mediterranean, Spanish. Oh my gosh. Like some of these and some of the desserts that the people would bring. I was just like, could we do this like once a month? Oh my gosh, more people joined. I'm just like talking away here. Okay. Um Okay, so I just saw Tiffany's comment. Hi Tiffany, hi Emily. I don't know who else is here, but looked like we had some numbers there for a second. Don't forget to give my video a like, and if someone's new, subscribe to my channel, please and thank you. Um yeah, I needed to eat, y'all. Like that was bad. Like I'm starting to feel better now that I ate. So the background is from Emily Cromwell Designs. I think I set this up on my last live when I unboxed this, and it's actually a mat. So this is actually a desk mat that I ordered from her, and I'm obsessed. I love it so much. There was a book sleeve in this background as well, but they sold out. I did get some washi in this background as well, and something else. I can't remember. I think I have some stickers that go along with this too. I just love it so much, and I have these pumpkins in front of it on my desk that like kind of match it. So I have these laid out on my desk in front of the mat. And then when I'm not live, I have these on the mat like this. And then I have another book sleeve on the way from her, and I have one right now. So I'm going to have one book sleeve on the left and one book sleeve on the right on either side of the mat once those come in. And I have a mug coming from her too that I'll probably put some pens in and put here. So I don't know if I'm going to use this all year, but I love it so much. I kind of want to just keep using it even after fall time. I want to get another one from her as well. I really wish she would come out with a Christmas one because I love Christmas. Can you relax? You're not getting any more bacon or cookies. You already got your treats. Uh, yeah, so this wasn't super cheap, but it was worth it. The vividness of this, and Emily Cromwell Designs is a hand-drawn artiste, so this is her art, and wow. Oh, so the place I was working at, the nonprofit job itself killed me. I was working like 70, 80-hour weeks. Like it was not, there were parts of the job that I enjoyed, like the organizing the potlucks and stuff like that. And there were some people I enjoyed working with there, but I killed myself at that. That job was so stressful, I started losing my hair. Like that's how bad it was. And some of the people I worked with there were some of the meanest people I've ever worked with in my life, including a guy that I had to get a restraining order from. And one of the ladies there keyed my car, and not just keyed it on one side, she went back and forth on both sides of my Toyota Corolla when she got fired. So when I joke around about people loving to hate me, I'm not kidding. Venue food. I told my husband this isn't going to. Oh yeah, so that's one thing I miss about Northern Virginia in reference to the food though is like the pho place that was around the corner from me. Best place to get food when I was sick. I'd go to get, it was like a hole in the wall place, mom and pop. I'd go there to get some pho, and there's, it wasn't super spicy, but it was spicy enough, right? I'd get a whole, kit and caboodle of the whole thing, right? Put it together, and I have this big like what do you call it? Tupperware container, like one of those old school ones that had the maroon lid on it. I got it from my mom. Um, whenever she got new Tupperware, she'd give me her other Tupperware because she was always buying new Tupperware. So her like Tupperware she was giving me was still new. My mom just liked to buy stuff to buy it. But anyway, so I'd set up like the whole thing in like the Tupperware with the broth and the stuff. So I'd eat what I could, and then I would eat every last bit of that, even if it was just broth. And it always made me feel so much better because, like, when you are working in the corporate environment and around so many people, you get sick more often, right? Well, luckily, living out here in Eastern Kentucky and not being around the corporate culture, I don't get sick like that anymore, thankfully. Knock on wood. I've had a whole bunch of other bad stuff happen, but luckily I haven't had to deal with that. Um, but I remember, especially when it would get cold around the holidays and the bad weather, the thaw. Oh my gosh, that was. I wish they had something like that around here. I haven't seen anything like that around here. But there's so many food places in Northern Virginia that I miss. It's sad to miss a place because of the food stuff, but I don't know. When you get older, it's like there's only so many things to look forward to in life. You know what I mean? Especially stuff you can afford. But yeah, so there was a bunch of Indian places, and then there was a really, really good hibachi steakhouse. Um, and so even when I was vegan vegetarian, I was still able to go to the steakhouse because I was still eating fish. So I would get shrimp, like fajitas or a shrimp hibachi, whatever. The big thing was the orange yum yum sauce for them. So you could eat that with anything. And their veggies and rice was freaking like the best veggies and rice I've ever had, especially mixed with the egg. And they do all that special stuff. Oh, I miss all the good food. And usually I don't do buffet, but there was this place, I think it was called the Cherry Palace or the Cherry Restaurant, and it was actually an Indian restaurant, and they had a buffet. And I usually worry about buffets because buffets can be kind of gross sometimes because there's so many people walking around the food and not paying attention or whatever and reaching over stuff, and you know how it is. Anyway, but theirs was so clean and immaculate. Like they were so good at changing stuff out. It was always fresh. And oh my gosh, their Indian buffet was so good. I'd get all the chickpeas and their rice was amazing. I loved all of it. And I got to try stuff too, which I loved. Like stuff I probably wouldn't normally order. A buffet is such a great way to try that stuff. All right. I don't know who all is here. I think I've said hi to everybody who has said something in the comments. Just a reminder, if you've been on my weekly Instagram lives, on the Instagram lives, you can hit the drop down button, see who's on the live. On YouTube weekly lives, I only see a number unless you say something in the comments. So if you're here and you don't comment, I don't know that you're here. So I don't want anybody to think I'm ignoring them or anything like that. Um And it looked like there was like 12 people and then it dropped down to 9. So I don't know if YouTube's just having fun as it usually is. I was actually talking earlier, y'all, about possibly starting my lives later because it seems like a lot of people jump on, I'd say a half hour, 45 minutes, or an hour after I start. So I was thinking maybe I should just start my lives at 9:30 p.m. Eastern from now on. I think I might try that, honestly, because instead of me sitting around waiting for people to jump on for a half hour, 45 minutes, or an hour, I was always worried that if I did that, it would take them until 10:30 or 10:45 to get on here. So, but maybe I could try that out and see if it helps or works out. Um, I would do a poll, but usually when I do that, the people that answer are people that don't come to my lives. I think it's always funny when people end up voting on something yet they never like actually like participate or attend or whatever. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. Let's get back on here. And I didn't have time to make notes for tonight, unfortunately. I'm 2 hours earlier than you, so 6:30 is right at dinner. I always watch the replay though, so do what works for you. Yeah, it always seems like most everybody says, "Oh, that's right at my dinner time." So I'm screwed either way. Like I don't know why Eastern Standard Time Zone is always screwed with everybody else's time zones, but like even if I did 10:30 or 11:30, people would be like, "Oh, I eat dinner at 7:30 or I eat dinner at 8:30 or I eat dinner at 6:30 at Pacific time." Like every time I mention a time, someone always says, "Oh, that's my dinner time." But I'm on for 3 hours most of the time, so I'm like, "Do people eat dinner for 3 hours?" Like, you know what I mean? So even if I'm starting at dinner time, I'm still on for another 2.5 hours. I usually eat in like 10 minutes or like 20 minutes, I guess. So I don't, but I don't know what time works best for me, I guess, because I mean, I guess I could do any time. So, and not everybody watches the replays. And honestly, I'm not really seeing the bump from the hours that people are watching the replays. Like, I see the increments of hours, and I'm not, I know people tell me they are, but I don't know if they're not watching it correctly or something, or I don't know what's going on, but I'm not getting those hours as watch hours for some reason. So I'm not seeing a bump of people like watching replays. So if people aren't going to watch the replays, it would be nice to figure out a good time to be live for when people might actually be here, if that makes sense. Like I'm not just doing this for replays, if that makes sense. That's my problem too, Danielle. I don't have a life, so I'm pretty open. And as you see, sometimes I just eat while I'm waiting anyway. I hadn't talked about ditch yet. I got on that tangent about that work thing. So I think in one of my stories, I did multiple stories of the drive back so y'all could see the scenery. I didn't expect everybody to watch all of those. But if anybody wants to enjoy the scenery, I do have music playing in the background as well because I listen to music while we're in the truck, obviously. Um, and I do sing a little bit here and there, and I'm not sorry about it. But I'm not singing a lot or too loud. But even if I am, oh well. Anyway, to answer your question, Ditch is good. They said he has an allergy, or that's what he thinks. He doesn't know for sure, but he's assuming it's an allergy. He thinks it might be like ragweed, which he said is common this time of year. The weird thing is Ditch has never had this problem ever. I've known this dog since May 2019. He has never had a single issue with allergies or anything. So this literally just came out of nowhere. So there must be some new strain or variant of the ragweed or whatever it is. And also, it's been warmer here. This is the longest it's been this warm since I've moved here. So there's just a lot of things going on with the weather and just like changes in the world and stuff. And that's the kind of stuff that we're going to start seeing that affects us more and more with the global warming stuff. I mean, it's going to affect us and our animals, especially with the allergies. Like they said, once it gets cold, things will get better, but it's never going to get cold. Ever. Ever. I swear. Y'all, it felt like it was 90 degrees when we got home tonight. We got home after 6 p.m. The sun is down, and it feels like it's 90 freaking degrees, and it's going to be Halloween next week. Explain that to me. I'm so over so many things right now. I'm trying not to go insane. Yes. So, yeah, long story short, though, it's an allergy. He got a steroid shot while we were there. the doctor actually got to see him go through one of his like coughing fits and all that. He said his lungs sound good. He's the same weight. He's still eating and drinking water and doing all the regular things, bathroom and all that. So he's acting completely normal. He's just going through heck with the allergy stuff. So he gave us some pills to start giving him tomorrow, 2 times a day. I think that's only supposed to last like 5 days, hopefully. And then he gets a generic version of Zyrtec, the allergy pill, which we also give to Yoda and our other dog, Todd. So the allergy pills make a huge difference. So hopefully, long story short, that will all work out. Hopefully, we do not have to go to the vet again because I'm over going to the vet after 4 times in a month and a half. 2 hours each way. It like takes up the whole day. I'm so over it. I can't even tell you. And my bladder can only handle it for so long. Like I'm just, and I can't drink too much caffeine. I can't take my vitamins. Like everything gets thrown off when we have to go to the vet. Like I still haven't taken my vitamins today. I haven't had caffeine, so I'm going to get a really bad headache after this. Like it's going to be okay. And then I'm PMSing on top of everything else, y'all. I feel like this cat right now. This is me. Except not that. Imagine I'm holding something else. I don't want to say what I'm holding. Just use your imagination. But it's not candy corn. How I feel right now, Lisa Marie is not holding candy corn, but that's how I look. Oh my gosh. 640. Was it a surgery? Oh, hey, Bo, I forgot to tell you if you want to come up here. So the vet we went to today is actually Bo's, the guy I live with. It's actually his like second cousin or something like that. They're related. And the bill was $85 for 20 pills, a steroid shot, and he like held ditch for like 2 minutes and like checked his heart and stuff like that. And it was $85 for that. And this is his relative. I was like, you had to charge $32 to hold him and listen to his heart for 2 minutes. I mean, I didn't have to pay for it, but still, I was like, jeez. And it's our 4th time there. I'm like, are you going to start charging us the more we come? That's crazy. Okay, y'all, I'm finally going to start showing something. I wait for people to jump on and then we start talking and then I don't end up showing anything. Okay, so I didn't have time to make notes, like I said. If you did watch my stories, you might have saw I did show my face twice on my stories. My first story, I shared my face and kind of gave an update about what was going on. And then fast forward a couple after some scenery driving stories, I did another face story where I did a reminder about Shine Sticker Studio having new releases as of 7 p.m. Eastern. So there's new releases this evening. Freebie Friday is tonight, and it's a book, freebie book sticker. If you want to check that out, they did a bunch of new book sticker releases. Um, and it's actually Ella the Elephant is the theme. They have some tear shred stickers that actually have glasses on them like this. And they're super cute. And then the other shreds are like pink color. And then it's like pink and brown. And the colorway is just super cute. But they did a whole book theme. So there's like numbers with books, and then there's book tracker stickers, and then there's like an actual like deco stickers. There's all these different items available in reference to books and reading. So if you're into books and reading, definitely check out the new Shine Sticker Studio releases, including the Freebie Friday, which is book themed. And they also have it available in the store if you want to like buy extra, or if you want to just get one to have and like hoard one and use one or whatever. Um, If you signed up for their newsletter, there's also a code for the newsletter to get a freebie on there. You can use my code LisaMarie15 for 15% off from Shine Sticker Studio. They also updated their clearance. So definitely check out their clearance and always mention Lisa Marie in the comments when you order, because depending on what you order, my code might not apply, but at least that way I would still get credit for the order. I don't have an affiliate link, so you can just go straight to the website, but I do have a link for their shop in my stories and in my link tree. And I can send you the link also. So, Shine stickers. Oh, and then they also came out with some blank calendars for y'all to use in all different sizes, all different planners and notebooks. Like blank calendars that you can use horizontal or vertical in like A5, B6, weeks, passport, and I think pocket too. And they even have little number stickers you can get that will fit in them for the monthly if you need some, and they have different colors. It, like, especially if you want to color code a monthly for something in one of your planners or notebooks, or journals. Like if you're tracking certain things, you could have like a couple of different monthly pages that you can literally flip through easily to see them. They recently also, oh, I have some stuff in here that recently released. Other new releases, they do have some other functional like date numbers that they released, and trying to think, there's other stuff on there. You'll see it under the new releases. So check out the new releases and the clearance section, and then use my code LisaMarie15, like I said, for 15% off. Get your Freebie Friday sticker, and you're gonna get cute packaging with your name on it like this. I love this so much. And I love that they put my full name, and Edgar is so cute with the candy corn, and I love the polka dots. So cute. The blank calendars are so good, Emily. Like, I think they might have got the idea from one of our, one of the regulars who attends the Shine Sticker Studio Zooms on Tuesday nights. Rosie had mentioned something about putting calendars in the back of her Hobonichi Weeks and marking a monthly section to have those calendars listed. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great. And it's an actual sticker. So you could actually write on the sticker first, like your monthly information, put the numbers down, write what you need to, and then put the sticker down in whatever planner or notebook you're using. And you can use multiple of them depending on different things that you might need to track. And that might actually save you from having to buy another planner or notebook, because how many times do we have a ton of note pages in a planner and we don't know what to do with it? So that's like a really nice option. Okay, so the last time I showed Shine Sticker Studio, I had shared my last two $2 Tuesday sticker orders, and this had already come on Monday as well, but I didn't want to share too much on Monday, and I wanted to share this tonight since there's new releases tonight, because all of this stuff is also available. Well, I take that back. Most of all of this is available. The stuff that I actually got as my order is available. These freebies were part of the not the PBC, the Ultimate Planner sale that just happened. Here, so I'm gonna go through those, and then I'm gonna go through my actual order. Oh, and in case you don't know, I am a PR manager for Shine Sticker Studio. I do a bunch of different stuff besides the rep team. Oh, and exciting news, if you're interested in this, I'm actually, I mean, this is the plan. It might change, but as far as I know, this is moving forward. I suggested to Deb and Chelsea that we do a rep application process for the next term that starts in January 2025. And Deb agreed to it. She seemed amenable to it. So I'm going to create the rep application and send it to them to approve, and then hopefully get that set up and going sooner than later so we can have the team in place for January ahead of time and not have to like rush around last minute or anything like that. Um, but they've never done a rep application before, like had people apply to be on their team. They always would reach out to people and ask them. And that's what I did for this last term. So we're actually, the rep team is actually structured differently this time round than it used to be as well. So since they were open to trying new things, I went ahead and suggested that. So the reason I'm bringing that up is if you are interested in applying to be a rep on the Shine Sticker Studio rep team, I highly suggest ordering at least once from the shop. You know, make sure you actually like the stuff, and then preferably use it at least once before you apply. Um, and since they have new releases right now, that would be a good time to do it, especially with the clearance section being updated with more items. Um, I think there's another $2 Tuesday coming up too. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to mention that because that's new. Possibly supposed to be, as far as I know, moving forward on that. I was gonna try and get that done this week, but then I fell and hit my head last Tuesday, so everything's been I just can't get ahead to save my life, y'all. No matter what I do. Every time I think I'm getting ahead on something, something happens and I go 50 steps back. I'm never ever ever gonna be caught up on everything. Um Apps are a good way to go. Yeah, I figure the application process could be good because um, there might be a lot of, because a lot of folks out there didn't even know there was a rep team, or you know, they never knew how they could get on it. They didn't know that people were being asked to be on the rep team. Like, it's always been kind of like, you know, unless you were on the rep team, you knew how it worked, kind of thing. um so I just thought it'd be nice to try something different, you know, and I thought it would be fun for folks to, you know, get a chance to apply and try out the application process, because some people that buy from small shops have never been a rep before, and they might not even know if they want to be. But there's some like really loyal Shine Sticker Studio customers, and I mean, they might want to apply to try to be a rep or something like that. So um, I just thought it'd be nice to try something different. Not hit your head. Hope you're feeling less pain. You're not. Oh, it's okay, Emily. I did. So the first story I did today, where I showed my face, I think I mentioned like briefly that I was getting on because I had hit my head, so I was like wanting to show myself like I don't have like so y'all can see my head looks normal, like I don't have any lumps or anything sticking out or anything like that. Even though my hair is so long and thick, you probably wouldn't see it anyway, but um yeah, so I still have some headaches. I have a residual I don't know how to describe it, but there's like if my jaw clenches down too much, it like sends up this like shocking nerve feeling into my head. I think I clenched my jaw when I fell, and I think I might be doing it in my sleep or something. Even though I sleep really good and my teeth don't hurt or anything, I just feel like my jaw is kind of messed up because I think I hit the side of my head and my face. So I think I clenched my jaw and hit my like ear and my jaw, like that whole left side of my head, you know, and it wasn't like a soft, you know, gentle, like, oh, I just kind of, like I, you know, I blacked out. So, you know, I didn't go down gracefully. I was like laying flat out like Superwoman with my underwear around my feet, completely blacked out, hair over my head, had no idea what was going on. It was not pretty at all. Not a great moment. Hey, Liv. The funny thing is, Liv, I had to start another live because I was having technical difficulties, and then I had to eat dinner, and then we've been talking, so I literally have not shared anything. I'm about to start sharing stuff right now. uh, you did look great, but that doesn't mean you feel that way. Aw, thanks, Emily. Yeah, I had washed my hair today, so my hair actually looks. My hair always makes me look like I look decent when I wash it. I mean, when I have clean hair. Um, and you're right. Just because I look somewhat normal doesn't mean I feel normal. But overall, I will say I'm breathing okay. Like, you know what I mean? Right now, I'm breathing okay. And my head doesn't hurt anywhere near as bad as it did. So it's still healing and doing its thing. And I'm still trying to take it easy while trying to get stuff done because I have to be the mom and in charge of everything, right? Like, it's so fun to live with a grown adult and still have to like make things happen. It's so irritating. But it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. As I try not to rip this sticker in half. So I'm just going to read this. Thank you for your awesomeness. I'm reading this to me. I'm thanking me for my awesomeness right now. Because this is right. I'm thanking myself. But yeah, I did say in one of my many stories that I shared on my Instagram page while I was doing uh, all the scenery stories. I did say in one of the stories that I was feeling thankful, about the pretty view that I was showing you all, and thankful that my fur babies are with me and we were on our way home. And I'm always happy to do the YouTube weekly lives. I get excited about them. But I'm also really tired and burned out, and I just really wish there was 3 of me so I could get caught up on everything, because I just do not have enough time for everything. I cannot tell you how much I squeeze. I was up till 4:30 a.m., y'all. I couldn't fall asleep. Like, I was so wired from all the stuff I'm trying to get done. 4:30 a.m. And then I had to get up, because I had to get ready to take care of the dogs and go to the vet 2 hours away each way. I didn't eat. I haven't had enough caffeine. Like, I don't even know how I'm functioning right now. But I'm awesome. Shine Sticker Studio says I'm awesome. So that is how I'm getting through right now. Okay, if you order with Shine Sticker Studio, if you spend $10 or more, this is the monthly freebie you get. I love all the different stickers. This egg one matches the subscription, the monthly subscription. And my favorite sticker on this freebie, though, is Edgar the cat doing his little art. It's not the happy, happy trees like Bob Ross, but I don't know why, but this cracks me up. He's just holding the little, and he's just got a little purple paint mark there. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it's just like the idea of a cat just sitting at a at an art easel. I'm delirious, so I that's probably what it is. Okay, this is an example of a newsletter freebie. So like I said, sign up for the newsletter, and when you sign up for the newsletter, a couple things happen. At the beginning of the month, you will get a newsletter that has the monthly calendar, and then it shows you what the monthly freebie is, and it gives you the code for the monthly newsletter freebie. You can use that code anytime you order throughout that month, so you can collect as many of these as you want. I love this. So this is like my third or fourth one. And then you get this if you spend $10 or more for every single order for that month. So the newsletter will show you this, the monthly calendar, and then every time they do $2 Tuesday or new releases, you will get notified of that. Also $3 Thursday when they do that. And if you're on that newsletter notification email, when you get the notifications about new releases, if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see this information. So you don't have to like go back to the original email at the beginning of the month. They keep sending this to you every time they do a new release. And it's not a ton of emails, but just saying you don't have to. Now, I write down the code, and I'm actually going to show you all what I used to keep track of the monthly newsletter codes for the year for Shine Sticker Studio, but I have to wait until after the year is over to show that to you. So that's that. Okay, and then just so y'all know, there is a new perk to being a PR member, which I got to remember to include this in the application. Whenever, I'm assuming they're going to carry this forward into the next term, but Chelsea decided when we were asking about the freebies for a collab sale, which Shine Sticker Studio does a lot of collab sales. They are usually in the Planner Boss collective sale, and they are usually in the Ultimate Planner sales, collab sales. So they do tiered freebies frequently. Well, when you're a rep, you get, I mean, I don't know if y'all know this, but we get 40% off as a rep. So people were wondering, okay, if I'm getting 40% off, I have to spend a lot to get to the tiered freebie amounts. Well, Chelsea decided so we don't have to like worry about that. We get all the freebies from now on. Anytime there's a collab sale, we automatically get the freebies. So we just leave a note in the comments for Rachel or whoever's packing our orders and just let them know like that we're a rep. And I mean, I get to say I'm a PR manager, but um so we get to reference that we get the collab freebies, and that way no matter what we order, we get all the freebies, which makes it exciting. So the tiered freebies for this last sale was this journaling card, and it says, "Hello, gorgeous." I don't typically like gnomes, but Chelsea designed the gnome herself, and she's done like sticker kits and deco sheets and all that with her gnomes, and they're super cute. Obviously, you can see. Super adorable. Oh yeah, if you Emily, when you get a chance, if you watch my stories from the first story I started, I did a bunch of driving stories, then I did another face story, and then on my way home, I did a bunch of driving home stories if you want to check that out later. Okay, and then the other two freebies we got for the tiered freebies was this awesome fall vibes sticker. I love this so much. And they actually had this available in some different colors. Like they had one with pink, and they had like a coral color one. I got the orange, which I actually love, and it's got this awesome gold foiling. Love that so much. And then we also got the adorable fall freebie. And in case you don't know about this, these are actually individual stickers that you can take out and use. So I keep these all together and just reuse them. I love that their bows are like fall colored bows, and that they did the different colors for fall, and they have the different elements of some of their fall stuff that they've done. Oh my gosh. So adorable, y'all. So good. So another thing we get is a little mini sampler pack, like shop swap pack, and I was really excited about this one. I never know who the shops are going to be. Um, but I was excited about this one because this one has Story Ink Studio, who I love. So that is a really fun freebie from her shop. Her shop is hand drawn as well. You should definitely check out Story Ink Studio. Teresa is super talented. I love her stuff. I've actually gotten her stuff and shared it before. And then Saucy Sticker Co. I use her stuff a lot too. Love this freebie. So pretty. And then I haven't ordered from this shop before. Simple Southern Mommy. I think I've heard of it. Haven't ordered from them. I wouldn't use the turkey sticker because I don't eat turkey, but I love the rest of it. I love this style. And I've seen this style before. I think I have a kit actually that matches this style. It looks like Ray Dunn. So that's a nice freebie to have. So we got those freebies. And then I'm going to show you my actual order. So this is going to stay up here. And then, okay, so my actual order, I got some random stuff. They had new releases during the Ultimate Planner sale. And then I picked up some of the clearance as well. So I got these two items from the new releases during the Ultimate Planner sale. These are still available. So even though there's new releases tonight, this is an example of how they still have items in the shop. Like you don't have to have ninja fingers. And if they show something is sold out, if it's new, they usually restock it. It depends. But I've seen people post it in the Facebook group, like, "Hey, I don't see this available," and they'll restock it when they see that posted in the Facebook group. Or you could always reach out to me, and I can help you with that. Some items actually are sold out when they are sold out, but if it's like a new release, like they don't get rid of this. Like this is gonna be on the website until they randomly decide to take it off for whatever reason. Um, So they have these two different coloring sheets available in all different sizes. So this is the A6. Oh, that was another size for the calendar, by the way. I forgot to mention that earlier. A5, B6, A6, Passport, I think Pocket, possibly, and then the Hobonichi Week size. So for the coloring sheets, I got an A6 and then the Hobonichi Weeks. My Hobonichi Weeks is for self-care, so I thought this would be perfect for like a self-care planner. So I thought that would be fun to use for one of my weekly sections or just in the back of the planner. And I might color it ahead of time and then put it on there. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about that. And then this is the A6 size, and I just thought this would be fun. So these are stickers. So they're like dashboard stickers. And you don't even have to color it if you don't want to. But I just think they're so much fun. And I think they might end up coming out with more designs. Star the Unicorn is one of the main characters, and then Luna is the main character, and then the corgi resembles Chelsea's corgi. And then they have the little bunny here. I'm obsessed with the stars and the cloud. I love her bow. She got a planner. Like, these are so good, y'all. You got the 3 different colors, Liv, with the fall vibes. Did you place 3 different orders? Or did you ask for them or something? Did anybody that orders from Shine, did anybody else get any of the coloring stickers to try out? I'm excited about those. Okay, so the other thing I ordered, oh my gosh, y'all, they came out with Alice in Wonderland. Now, this was one of the other daughters. I believe this was Jenny. There's 3 daughters. I believe Jenny actually was the one that did this art. So she did Luna in Wonderland. So this is her version of Luna in Wonderland, and it's with both skin tones. So I love Alice in Wonderland so much. I almost got 2 of each of these at least, but I definitely had to get both skin tones. I just think this is amazing. The art that she drew. She even has Luna, the star unicorn, here for the queen, which I thought was so clever. Luna moth, the butterflies. I love her Cheshire cat. I'm obsessed with her like vintage stopwatch, the key, the drink me, her font for We're All Mad Here, those mushrooms, and then Alice on this mushroom. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is so, so good. Oh, that was so awesome, Liv. I can't wait to see what you got. Hey, and just remember, there's supposed to be an application coming out, so don't forget, if you like Shine Sticker Studio, if you haven't ordered yet, definitely place an order and get you some stuff to try out. even if it's just the clearance section, you can mention my name in the comments, but you can check out some really good clearance stuff, see what you like, try some stuff out, and if you're interested in applying, Shine Sticker Studio is probably one of the best teams I've ever repped for. And this is my wow. I was gonna say I think it's my third term, but it might be my fourth term. First, oh my gosh, I cannot remember. I think I think it was going to be my third term as a rep, but I'm also a PR manager. I got to go back and check, but so I think it's my third. I was thinking fourth for some reason. It doesn't matter, but I'm a rep and a PR manager. It is my first term as a PR manager, and I don't even know if that's going to happen again at the beginning of next year. It all depends because I'm sure you all have seen all the changes going on with all the different small shops in the community. So all shops are being affected by the economy and all the changes. I mean, as far as I can tell, and as far as I know, almost every shop that I know personally is affected by all the stuff going on. So, um, yeah, so I can't predict the future. I don't know what's definitely going to happen, but I can give people pointers and tips for, wanting to be a part of the Shine Sticker Studio journey. And like I said, they're one of the best teams I've ever repped for. They have like some of the best, what do you call it? Incentives, the best the best stuff. Like what you get for what you're doing kind of thing. Like the discounts the like best, the shop credits the best, and like getting the extra freebies and stuff like that. And there's a couple other things. It's just been one of the best teams I've worked with. Hey Cynthia. Yeah, isn't it good, Liv? The clearance is too good. Okay, and Cynthia, I don't know if you saw these. I know you just said that you were just now able to type and you were watching, but just in case, I showed a bunch of freebies and stuff that I had gotten, but this is my actual order that I got during the Ultimate Planner sale, but all this stuff is still available. So Alice in Wonderland is still available in both skin tones, or you could get both like I did. These coloring sheets are still available in all the different sizes if you want to try them out. And I also there is a bunch of different football stickers available. This isn't the only one. I just happened to pick up this deco sheet, but there are other football sticker items available, smaller deco sheets. I think there might be a date sheet with, for some reason I'm thinking there was a football date sheet. I could be wrong. Um, but I think this is so stinking adorable. Look at the faces on the footballs with the bow. And then the love through the field goal. I don't know why that just. And the phone number thing cracks me up because I don't usually see that at football games. This is usually like a baseball thing to me. Um, but I still think it's funny that they put it on the characters. And then Luna with the football. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is so cute. I don't remember if they had this. I think this is in both skin tones as well, and I think I got the dark skin tone. I always mix and match. Like I don't care about skin tone. Like I mean, I'll use any skin tone, I guess is my point. So I just grab whatever I think looks cute. Um but game day, the little football banner here, go team. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is stinking adorable. So this is football Bujo Deco. These aren't labeled, but they are the coloring sheets. And then, like I said, this is Luna in Wonderland. So that's what those are called. I'm obsessed with the football. So as of now, with the new releases that happened today, there's a bunch of new book stuff available. There's a bunch of football stuff. There's the Alice in Wonderland. There's a bunch of different size coloring sheets, but these are the two coloring sheets that are available so far. I'm hoping more are coming. Um, and then they've also been releasing a lot of functional stuff like tabs, date numbers, the blank calendars. If you weren't here earlier, they released blank calendars. I need to get some just to like show people how you can use them, but they have blank calendars that can be horizontal or vertical in multiple sizes, like all the different sizes that the coloring sheets come in. So I believe A5, B6, A6, passport, possibly pocket, I think, and then the week size. And then they also sell the different numbers in different colors that would fit inside the little boxes. So they're just blank calendars. You can put them anywhere in any notebook or planner and use it, obviously, however you want. Um, so those were my regular, these were like my regular priced new release items. So these type items you can use my code LisaMarie15 on. This is all from the clearance. So that's why I say you should always mention my name, Lisa Marie, in the comments, along with the code for the newsletter freebie. Because if you're only getting clearance, you can't use my code. But if you mention my name, at least I get credit for the order, which is nice. You got the coloring ones too? Or did you get the football? I saw your comment, Liv. Okay, so I saw this in the clearance and I was super excited because I have some journaling cards in this style. And I've gotten the dashboard with Luna around the fire, and I'm obsessed with snuggly things. This might still be in the clearance if you want to check it out. I don't know if the full kit is in the clearance. I can't remember. And I think it was different skin tones. And I don't know if only the dark skin tone was available. I don't remember. I don't care. Like I said, I'll get whatever skin tone's available if it's like clearance and there's only so much left. But the 3-page, I don't remember how much it was, but it was such a good deal for all 3 pages. So um, got hot cocoa and warm hugs, cuddly things. The snuggle is real. These are just so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. I don't even know which one's my favorite. I think Luna with her little teddy bear next to the fire. I don't know why. I just think that's the cutest. And then some functionals. And then I love this weekend sticker. Love the deco boxes. I love the colorway they used. And you got the like sweater pattern. I never was into like the sweater thing, but now I'm into it. I love it now. And it's because of Shine Sticker Studio. I love these functionals. Oh, by the way, so if you've been attending my memory planning Wednesday YouTube weekly lives, this is a perfect kit for me to use for the memory planning. So instead of using Every Minute Story, I could use a Shine Sticker Studio kit finally, because it's got all the headers and the boxes and the checklists and all the things, and then it's got the washi and more boxes. So between all of this and all the other stuff I have from Shine Sticker Studio, I'll be able to finally do some memory planning with the Shine Sticker Studio kit. Always put in the code. Sometimes the clearance glitch. Hey, you do what you gotta do, Liv. I don't blame you. I think it never hurts to put in a rep code always, because you never know. Like, you don't always know yourself what the code might actually apply to in the shop, if that makes sense. So I always put in the rep code and add the name in the comments just in case. Like, do both. They should still be available, Cynthia, the snuggly things. I don't think it was sold out, and I do think also that I think the full kit was still available, and it's such a discount price, such a good price. But I know pieces of it are still available where you can make the full kit, if that makes sense. Okay, this was another kit I picked up, so I will be doing some memory planning with this kit, and it's foiled. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Shine Sticker Studio doesn't have a ton of foil stuff. I wish they would do more of it. I'm obsessed. I want to go back and get the regular version of this one, but I was trying not to overdo it. But this one has foil. Okay. And this is Merry Christmas. This might still be available, y'all. If it is, get it now. Because look how cute this is. Look at that foil. Ah! Look how much fun this is. And I have the washi that looks like this, but it's purple. It's like a light lavender lights. Look at that. Their foil is, I wish they would do more foil. This is one of my favorites of Luna with the reindeer. This is in the clearance, Cynthia. So if you're looking at the snuggly things, go and get this one too. Look at the fonts on the scripts. And then the way the lights. Oh my gosh. And then Luna hugging the snowman. Come on. And then you got Pickle, Merry Christmas with the snow globe, and Luna, Merry Christmas. Okay, so we got this awesomeness. And then cute little Pickle with the weekend, obsessed with the trackers. And then look at the checklist with the gifts and the snowflakes. I'm obsessed with deco boxes, these little decos, and then these boxes and these boxes and those checklists. And then look at the days of the week. Oh my gosh, y'all. Obsessed. Obsessed. And then, oh my gosh, look at this. Imagine how much fun I'm going to have doing memory planning with all of this. I mean, you hear me squeal enough as it is when I'm doing every minute story. Like, this washi is insane. And especially if I did it this way. How much fun would that be? Oh my gosh, I seriously want to go get this. I might have to go place an order. Oh my gosh, look at that, y'all. Now, there is a version of this that's non-foiled in the clearance. I can't remember if you can get the full kit. You might have to piece it together. But you can go in the clearance and double check. But they had the foiled one, so I was like, of course I'm gonna get the foiled one. And then I don't think they had the premium mat available in this. They had the matte removable vinyl. But since it's just washi, I don't really care if it's just the matte removable vinyl because I'm not writing on washi. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter to me. Plus, I can lift it up if it sticks wrong. But the cool thing is, too, is both of these I can use vertically or horizontally, and I'm obsessed with this gift washi. Obsessed. And I can mix and match it with this. So I might be able to get 2 kits out of this. I might go back and get this kit without the foil to go with this, or just, I don't want to overdo it because I only want to use this like mainly once for memory planning, if that makes sense. I will use the extras also, but see, I wouldn't be able to use these washies. But see how that matches? The pink ones and the blue are the same. So yeah, I might use this with something else. Oh, I might use some deco. They have some Christmas deco pages available of like Luna and the characters. I might use this with that. And then just use this kit as it is with some icons and stuff for the memory planning. Okay, so that is my latest and greatest order from Shine Sticker Studio. Like I said, I did get this Monday. I got this really fast. But I was sharing two $2 Tuesday sticker orders I had because there was a $2 Tuesday this past Tuesday. So I wanted to share those on Monday because it was fitting. So don't forget to check out Shine Sticker Studio new releases. Please and thank you. And please and thank you if you use my code. I appreciate it. And then don't forget and keep an eye out for a rep application. Assuming they still want to move forward with that. I might be able to get that created this weekend because I would like to get that posted sooner than later because I want to give people time to apply. Like, I don't want it to be like a 1-2 day thing. Like, I want to give people a couple weeks to apply kind of thing. Some dailies out of one kit. I know, I'm obsessed with the Christmas one. Cynthia said you picked up all the stickers I've been eyeing. You can get the same order, Cynthia. And it's actually not too bad with the discount. Plus all the freebies. Oh, and don't forget, today is Freebie Friday. So you get Ella the Elephant reading freebie. And then You can get the monthly shop freebie when you spend $10 or more, the newsletter freebie with the newsletter code. Oh, and then this is an extra freebie that they've been throwing into orders. So like one might say, "You are awesome." This is the first time I've gotten this one and I freaking love this one. But they keep throwing in these random extra freebie stickers, which I love. Okay. Oh, by the way, I also got this from Shine Sticker Studio as kind of like part of my name tag setup here. So, I don't think you can use my code on this because I think it's in the specialty section, but I think this is still available if you wanted to pick one up. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and share Sammy Lynn Planning. Oh, Crystal, Danielle, Liv, Cynthia, Tiffany. I don't know if y'all are still here, but guess what I got from Sammy Lynn Planning in this order? Look, I got Bible study scripts. Look at that. When we were, when I did that live sharing the Bible that Cassie sent me, I'd gotten my monthly credit from Sammy Lynn Planning. And I went and looked and I was like, I think she has some Bible study scripts. And she does. And I love the font. I actually have some Bible study scripts that Liz is sending me from Blissful Jade Designs, and hers I think are going to be like the transparent clear matte. So I wanted to have a couple of different options, and you know, since I'm a rep for Sammy Lynn Planning. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention earlier. So tonight, for all three shops that I'm sharing, are the three shops that I currently represent as a rep. And my code is Lisa Marie 15 for all three shops. So Little Bits Box, Sammy Lynn Planning, Shine Sticker Studio, Lisa Marie 15 for all three of them. And I found out, in case I forget to mention it later, you can use my discount code Lisa Marie 15 on the Little Bits Box monthly subscription, which is pretty exciting. Anyway, so yeah, I have not bought a lot of specific scripts from Sammy Lynn Planning because I do get scripts in the standard vertical kits I order from her, but she does have multiple scripts available. So this is an example of one of them if you want to check it out. And it's reasonably priced, especially with the 15% off. This is my October freebie. So you still have time. This is good until next Thursday. Close of business, end of the night, midnight, I'm assuming. Um, so end of October. But this is my October freebie with the pretty kitty. And if you're not a kitty person and you do get this freebie, you could always mail this to somebody as part of Happy Mail. And it has my code on it, which is nice. But I love, oh, and there's a kit that goes with all of our freebies. So there is a kit that matches this freebie. So that's my October freebie. So I'll leave that right there. Did you get only the cousin size? I use them and then hoard them. I can get. What do you hoard, Liv? I just saw the comments. I don't even know what y'all are talking about. Do you get only the cousin? Do I get only the cousin size for what? I don't know which. I don't know what I said that you're referring to, Cynthia. I'm just jabbering away here, so I don't even know. Okay. So I ended up placing 2 orders with Sammy Lynn Planning, and she combined them for me because I had 2 different. I did 2. I had 2 different discount codes to use. My rep code and something else. Oh, shop credit or something like that. Anyway, I did 2 orders because I am obsessed with this collection. It is one of my favorite Halloween collections that I've seen. I absolutely love the pink and the black and the like cream color and the bows and the polka dots. I just think this is so good. Like the days of the week here. Oh my gosh. So this is a Hobonichi Weeks kit from Samuel and Planning. I have shared multiple layouts I have done with her kits on my Instagram page if you want to check that out. She includes this sheet as well. I did multiple sticker storage lives putting this into this reusable sticker book. So I have a bunch of these icons in here, and I am using some of these icons. So, and the trackers, and it has the pretty weekend stickers. So I'm so glad she includes this extra sheet here to go with the weeks kit. So it's like a really good deal for any of her Hobonichi weeks, and she's got a really good selection. Like she has something for everybody. So you get those 2 pages. And then I'm not kidding when I say I'm obsessed with this theme, y'all, because I also picked up, she calls it elemental wash, is what this type of style of stickers are called, but they're basically like rips or shreds. And I use these for layering. I have shown this multiple times. I just did one that I called Sweater Weather on my page the other day. These were part of the stickers I used to put that together. So I'm I'm also obsessed with pumpkins that have like the little dots with them, like polka dots, and like this, I don't, and then these, I'm obsessed, y'all. This colorway, oh my goodness. Obsessed. I don't know what you mean, Cynthia, because I don't know how many times I said this, but this is a week size for Shine Sticker Studio, and this is A6, and I share Shine Sticker Studio A6 layouts and my week's layouts in Shine Sticker Studio all the time. So I'm not sure I'm understanding, but I don't I don't even know that I get cousin size style or cousin stickers. I think some of the deco stickers can be for the cousin or something, but I just mix and match stuff. I don't um oh, this and like this kind of kit, I don't even know if the size was labeled cuz it was in the clearance. So it does have HC here, so I'm assuming that means Hobonichi cousin, but I don't memorize that when I buy these, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. Like, every minute a story, I think some people have seen me when I've done the memory planning that I get frustrated because with the every minute story, I think I've tried to use the vertical size in a Hobonichi cousin and it doesn't line up, but then sometimes some of them are Hobonichi cousin. I have so much stuff. If y'all knew how much stuff I do, I can't memorize all that, to be honest with you. You see all the different stickers. Like, I don't. I mean, okay, this has HC. I'm assuming that's Hobonichi cousin as well. So, yeah. I think these are Hobonichi cousin, but like this says HS. So, and I can't even barely read with my glasses. So, I don't even know what that means. So I think I just have to use it in whatever and hope for the best. So I don't go like on the Shine Sticker Studio website, they do have box stickers at the bottom where it's different sizes labeled for planners. So they have Hobonichi Cousin, they have an A6 box, they have a weeks box. So you can click into that box and all the stuff will come up available for that size. But that's not how I shop. I just grab whatever I want to grab and then I just make it work because I don't have time to put that much thought into it. If I want something, I want it, and I just do what I want with it. Okay, so again, not kidding when I said I love this, I was going to say style, whatever this is. It's not a full kit, but whatever this style is, this, whatever. Oh my gosh, y'all, my brain is dead. I cannot think of the word. Whatever, I guess I can say style, right? I don't know why I cannot think of what I'm trying to say. I can't say kit because it's not the full kit, but whatever this design. Oh my gosh. I kept saying style and I was like, that's not the right word. Whatever this design is, I'm obsessed, is what I was trying to say. My brain hurts. But anyway, look how pretty this is. I'm obsessed. All right. I think YouTube is having some fun with me as usual. Sorry, y'all. I was just checking something real quick. Okay, yeah. Love the ghost. I love this doll with the little kitty. The little house here with the pumpkins. Oh, and then the kitty on the pumpkin. I think that's one of my favorites. And then this pumpkin with the bow. I'm obsessed with the pumpkins with the bows. Love this doll in that outfit. I would totally rock that outfit. And the bow here, or bows here, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I love it so much. So instead of getting the whole kit, I actually picked up, and this is what I've said before about doing kits a la carte. So that's the deco boxes, and you get some of the bow boxes. And then if I get pages a la carte for a kit, I will always get the deco boxes, and then I will generally always get this page because I'm always obsessed with the days of the week. The numbers are great for a monthly, and then I'm obsessed with the weekend and the other bows and arrows and that. I might go back and get the rest of it at some point. And then, of course, I had to get the washi. Oh, you know why I didn't? Because I'm just going to use black boxes. I have so many black boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans. I was like, I could just use a bunch of black boxes with this, so I didn't have to buy the whole kit because I have so many boxes, but I had to get the washi because the dots, especially the pumpkins here with the bows and the dots, oh my gosh. Obsessed. Not kidding when I said I was obsessed. And I'm still not kidding because I got now this Cynthia is actually labeled as a Hobonichi cousin daily kit. However, I did share on a live previously that I was able to use this in an A5 Sterling ink planner as well. And I actually shared it on my Instagram page. I did a reel of it. Like I did a flip through of the pages I decorated. So you can use this in a Hobonichi cousin, Sterling ink. I mean, technically you can use it in anything, right? But when Anne created these, she created them specifically as a Hobonichi daily cousin kit for 7 days worth, so a whole week worth. But again, I tried it in the Hobonichi cousin and in a Sterling ink A5, and it worked. Well, obviously it works for the Hobonichi cousin, but it worked for the Sterling ink. So I was obsessed with this deco sheet, so I just had to get it because the kitty. I love this doll and that outfit and the cauldron, and I love her outfit with the broom, that butterfly. I love the pumpkins. I almost want to add some polka dots. And I love the house and the little mug. That's a great idea to use your stash. Yeah, I have so many boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans, foiled and non-foiled. Like, so there's if I'm using black as an accent, especially for boxes, like I don't. So basically, also these I would be using these pages with this as well. So essentially, I made a kit out of these 3 pages from the standard vertical kit and from the elemental wash, which you can buy separately. And there's actually 2 deco sheets, deco bundle that you can get that is this size, but it'll have this kind of deco on it. So that was one item I did not pick up. But yeah, essentially I would get all these to mix and match together and then just use black boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans. And then I'm just good to go. You know what I mean? And if I have extra elemental wash stickers, like if I don't end up using all of these, anything I don't use, I can use on the daily pages, whether I use this in a sterling ink or in my Hobonichi Cousin. So this is page 1 of the Hobonichi Cousin daily kit for 7 days. So there's enough for each day. So there's 7 deco pieces. And then you get this page, so you get the bow boxes. So I had these bow boxes here. So I could take these bow boxes and use them with this. And then these are some washi strips. And I can use these, again, I can use them vertically or horizontally. So that's page 2. And then this is page 3. So we got a bunch more washi to use. I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh, obviously. And then we've got more washi. We got the little bullets and then the days of the week. Obsessed. I have also dated sticker books from Mojo Jojo Plan, so I have plenty of numbers to use up as well. So no problem with that. And then here, wait, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 5th page has these washies that are really good at the top of the page. And then you got these adorable boxes, and they're like the deco boxes. Obsessed. Obsessed. And then last but not least, you've got these little like checkbox dots. And then like some of my favorite washi, all those bows and pumpkins with the dots. Oh my gosh. And then all the to-dos and the todays. Scripts. I love her scripts. So this is my latest and greatest from Sammy Lynn Planning. I went haywire on this style, which I wanted to use for Halloween anyway. So I'm going to be using this next week for Halloween. And this is kind of Halloween-y per se, but I might use this the first week of November, possibly, because it's Halloween-ish and everything, but I kind of feel like I can still use it. Well, I can use it whenever I want. But, yeah, I'm super stoked. So now I've got to figure out if I'm going to use this in my Hobonichi Cousin or if I'm going to use it in the sterling ink. Because I did really like it in the sterling ink. And then this would be in my creative journal, which is a classic Happy Planner size. And then I got my Hobonichi Weeks. And then the Bible study and my freebie. So that's my latest and greatest from Sammy Lynn Planning. That washi. I know, it's so good. I don't know why, but the colorway and everything, it just like, I was like, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm obsessed. I have to have it. Okay, and I said I wasn't sure what I was going to share from Little Bits Box. This is still everything I need to share so I can use it, and then all of this stuff too, y'all. Like, look at all this stuff still in here that I haven't shared yet. This is all stuff that literally has not been shared that she sent me. I've shared some other stuff, but this is a bunch of other stuff that I haven't gotten to share yet. Like, I got all these papers and all these doodads and all this washi and all these stickers. Like, oh my goodness. I think, though, since I wasn't sure what to share tonight, and I'm trying to show stuff that I can use, not that I would use these anytime soon. If I share the stickers, it's going to take a while. That's the thing. I mean, I could go through them quickly, but I don't want to have to rush through them because, like, they're all so pretty and stuff. So I don't want to have to, like, be in a rush when I do that. I could pull out all of the little doodads and stuff, but I just feel like it'd be easier to share the... Well, actually, hold on a second. Oh, I already know what I'm going to be using. I shared the September. I think we're supposed to be getting the October. I don't think I've gotten notified of that yet, but I was just looking to see if there's anything in here that I'd be using anytime soon. Because a lot of this is like springtime and summertime. I mean, technically I can use this stuff whenever I want. Oh, wait, is this a winter? Oh, this looks like a winter. Oh, yeah, that's winter travels. Okay. I don't... That looks like the same... I think I already have this one, though, actually. That's the funny thing. I don't think I got any of the washi that... Oh, there's one. That doesn't look like winter stuff to me. So I love a lot of this stuff so much. A lot of it, though, is for like summer, springtime. Some of it's kind of random. But a lot of it gives like those kind of vibes. Could share. It's way ahead of time for that, though. Bits box. That goes with this. Yeah, I wouldn't be using this anytime soon, so I'll just put that off to the side, and I'll just go ahead and share what I had planned on sharing. So I'm going to share the stamps and the stencils. There's not a ton of them or anything. That's what I was going to go through. Do you share everything you order? What do you mean, Tiffany? I didn't order this. This was all sent to me by the owner of Little Bits Box. I'm a design rep team member for them, and she sent us this huge box. So I've already shown a bunch of stuff that we've gotten. I shared all of this previously so far, or everything I shared that we've received so far is in this bag, which is quite a bit already. But I still have more to share. I'm just breaking up everything that I'm sharing so I can just, it's more lives that I get to do showing her stuff, if that makes sense. Because that box was like, there's a lot in there. That'd be a lot in one live. You shop for in general, not just... I gotta run downstairs real quick. Do you mean every single shop, like every single order I place from anything ever from anywhere? I haven't I'm still not understanding, I don't think. I still have a brain injury and I've had a really long day, so I don't think I'm understanding the question. I've only ordered one box from Little Bits Box ever, and I had shared this previously, but they sent me the wrong box. So they let me keep the box that they sent me by accident, and then I got the box that I actually ordered. But that was the only things I'd gotten before I got that box, before I made the design rep team. So I'm not sure if that's what you were asking, but uh I mean, I think I've shared I don't um my brain really is just I don't think I can handle any thinking right now. I mean, I think I've shared most of stuff I got. There might have been a couple packages here and there that I didn't share because I might not support the shop anymore, or I don't remember. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I do share quite a bit because I've been doing these lives for 3 years. So also, keep in mind too, some of the stuff I share, I don't order. Like, I don't order everything I share. Some stuff is sent to me. So I, for the most part, share the stuff that I order as well as stuff that is sent to me. I usually make it clear if I'm ordering something, like if it's something I ordered, or like Bath and Body. They didn't send that to me. I ordered that. I'll message you later. I'm just curious. I think you are under. I'm just curious if you put all your Happy Mail on your lives or if you just use some of it without. So that's the funny thing. So I usually don't use anything until I share it on a YouTube weekly live. So that's why I constantly have to juggle things, especially when I get a big box like that, trying to figure out, okay, if I'm going to use this anytime soon, or what am I using next? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I might be able to use one of these in a YouTube loop video, but right off the top of my head, right this second, I don't know if I will. You know what I mean? Like, so when I didn't have time to go through that box and figure out exactly what I was going to show for this live, but I have done that previously where I picked out certain things that I was sharing. So yeah, it just depends on the shop, the situation, what I have, if I order or if it was sent to me, if I'm going to use it anytime soon. Like, I have stuff over here in my box to share with you all that I know I'm not using anytime soon. So it's like I'll get to it when I get to it. You know what I mean? So it's like that kind of deal. I got to run downstairs real quick, y'all. I'll be right back. Yo-Yo's still here. I'll be right back, Yo-Yo. It smells like smoke. You burn a box? I don't know if that shot's helping them or not. Is that shot helping you, Mitchie? Oh my gosh. My leg is killing me, y'all, so my knee hurts going up them stairs. Oh no, it's okay, Tiffany. It's not you, it's me. I I sound like we're breaking up. It's not you, me. It's not you, babe. It's me. um, I'm serious. Like when I have my brain fog, I feel bad because I love when people ask questions, and I don't want anybody to ever think that I don't want them to ask questions or anything like that. It's just when my brain is not working and I'm already like frustrated in general, not at this obviously, but like it's just been one of those days and one of those weeks, and I hate when my brain doesn't work and I can't, you know, do things as quickly as I normally do, right? So it's frustrating. So that's all that is. um oh, but I was thinking about when I ran downstairs real quick. To further answer your question, there have been times once in a great while where I did use something before I got to share it on a live, because I had to use it for, well, I didn't have to, but I planned to use it for a loop video or a IG reel tag team reel or whatever the case was. So sometimes I will bring that item on the live and share what I used that I didn't get a chance to share, like in its packaging or whatever. So that does happen once in a great while, but for the most part, when I get stuff like that Shine Sticker Studio stuff I shared, I knew I didn't have to use any of that right away, or I wasn't planning to. So I knew I could wait until this Friday to share it. Otherwise, I would have shared it on Monday with the $2 Tuesday orders that I was sharing. But I wanted to break it up if I could. So my lives, I don't know if people realize like how much finagling and stuff I put into lives. It's not just like, oh, I happen to get 3 packages this week at this exact moment to share it on that night for that live. Like, I have stuff sitting over here and I'm constantly like figuring out, okay, what am I going to share on this live and who should I put on this live? And I try not to put certain shops together so I can show different types of styles and stuff like that. So, and then if I rep for a shop, like who do I pair them with? And like tonight, it just worked out that I was like, oh, I had new stuff, or the little bits box stuff is new stuff to me, but I had stuff that I needed to share from Samuel and Planning and Shine Sticker Studio. So I was like, oh, well, let me throw in another little bits box to this live since it's the same discount code, the same rep code, Lisa Marie 15. So I like that when that happens. And I think this is only the second live where I've done that, where I've had all 3 shops have where my code is the same for all 3 shops. So yes, there is a lot of thought, or for me there is. I put a lot of thought into what I'm doing, how and where and why. Usually most everything I do, there's a reason for it, if that makes sense. But that's just me. That's just the way my brain works. Tiffany said, don't break up with me. I completely understand brain frog. Brain frog. It would be nice if it was a frog. Brain fog. My brain doesn't work all the time, so I get it. Yeah, my brain just flew. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and walk through the different stamps that Lay sent from the little bits box. And she sent us all a bunch of different ones. These I think I already have actually, and I think this is part of that first box that I tried to order where they ended up sending me the actual subscription for that current month instead of sending me the box that I wanted, which was this. So it's funny that I actually ended up getting some duplicates after all this time, because that was like a year ago. Or, oh no, that wasn't quite a year. Wait, what is it? October 2024? So we got signed up at the end of September. Yeah, I think I got that box from her like December 2023. November, December. I think there was a crossover possibly, or it was just mainly December 2023. So almost a year later. And I ended up becoming a rep team member. and getting some items from the box that I originally found her and wanted to get from her. um, so these, I love stamps, y'all. I want to use stamps so much more because I love, love, love them. This says there is no place like home. Instead of no, it's snow. So this is from the Winter Travels box. And it's got one of her little characters in this little plane with a flag marker and then the little unicorn here. She's, I don't know what she's doing. Looks like a Happy Mail letter, but it looks like she's sitting on it. Okay, I don't know what that is. Let's stay in. I love the camera here and the heart and the little. Again, my brain. I feel like I've been in a car accident, y'all. Like I'm just looking at this and I'm like, what is this car? And then 2024 with the hashtag, and it actually says little bits box on it, which is really cool. And I like that her backing cards can be used as part of whatever you might be working on crafty wise. You can use her stuff in so many different ways, and her subscriptions are so comprehensive and versatile. Like, I mean, each subscription box, you're getting a pen, washi, papers, acetate, vellum, or 2 vellums instead of a vellum and an acetate. Multiple double-sided papers, stamps, stencils, some kind of notebook, and I've even gotten a blackout notebook. Oh, and then she's always got some like extra items that she throws in. It could be a planner cover or a washi stand or a washi cutter or combination of both of those. Like, she just has so much different, like, so if you're crafty or even if you're not crafty, there's still like so many fun ways to use so many different things. And I might end up doing a live on a Wednesday at some point where I do another stamping live and like stamp all of these. So this is another one that I ended up having. So this is another duplicate for me because, only because, the box that they inadvertently sent me, instead of sending me this box that I ordered originally, which was the Winter Travels, they accidentally sent me their current subscription box at the end of last year. So I have this whole box already, and these stamps are from that, which I'm obsessed with the days of the week script here and the symbols. Today reminder, the stars, trust your journey, and the little swatches there, that little box, and the little character sitting at its desk with the stars and the carrot. Like, those are, oh, actually, let me pull it out. So cute. Actually, you know, since I'm doing the memory planning Wednesdays, what I might do is I might do, oh, you know what I might do? I might be able to do a loop video with some stamping, even though all of it might not. So, oh man. All right. So I'm trying to think of the loop videos that are coming up. There's one, I think there's one coming up with orange, but I don't have any orange ink. But there's one coming up with the color red, I think, and I do have some red ink. So I actually could go through and stamp everything with the color red. Although I don't want to get red on everything, so maybe I won't do that. Anyway, maybe there will be a loop video coming up where I can use some of these stamps somehow. But again, some of these, I mean, I could use the days of the week. I feel like this would be good for like a really small planner though. And she did, there's a small journal that came with this box. It's like a little, I think it's an A6 size, but it almost seems a little smaller than that actually. It's the one that I did the washi swatching in. So these days of the week would fit really well in that journal or anything smaller. And I do have a bunch of passport and pocket journals. So I could set up some cute little journaling pages in one of my loop videos in like a pocket or passport planner or journal, and set up some daily pages. That would be fun. And I could just use black ink, so then I don't have to worry about like the color. Or I could use teal. I have a really pretty teal color. I love stamps too. I used to stamp almost exclusively in my planner. I need to figure out good ink for... Oh, do this... Oh, I didn't even think about that. Most of the passports and pockets I have do have Tomo River paper. Do the stamps not work well on the Tomo River paper, Tiffany? Because I've got one of them downstairs that I could use, but I have other ones. I have this one downstairs in like a pink mauve cover. I love this. It's purple. I actually won these in a giveaway from Create with Pen. I think this is the passport. I think this is the pocket and this is the passport. I think. So I don't know. I haven't marked these up in case like I had to end up selling them, but I think they came out with a bunch. So now I'm kind of tempted to test the stamp on it real quick to see if it works. Because Create with Pen, I feel like this paper's... Oh, this might not be Tomo. It's pretty thin, though. Create with Pen is my current... Yeah, they are great. Do you think the stamps... But this isn't the Tomo River paper then, right? If that's not the Tomo... Okay, I'm going to test this real quick now. I'm kind of using this A5. This is that A5. Oh, here's the... I haven't written in it. I was testing it out. Pocket. Oh, that's right. This is where I used the Sammy Lynn Planning. Cynthia, I don't know if you're still there, but this is where I used the Hobonichi Cousin Daily Kit from Sammy Lynn Planning. Oh, these are the date dots. Those little square dots that I was showing you all. Those are to put the date dots in. Not checklists. They're date dots. That's what those were for. So this is me using that daily Hobonichi Cousin Daily Kit in an A5 Sterling ink, which I shared on my Instagram page, but this is, I just happened to flip to it. So basically I just trimmed down any of the bigger one if I need. I think these fit, actually. I take that back. I only had to trim the top skinny ones. See these real skinny ones up here? Not super skinny, but the skinny ones up here, those were the ones I just trimmed a little. That was the only change I had to make it all work. Oh, it is TRP? Okay, well, maybe I'll test it in both of them real quick then. Okay, so let me... I'm curious what it does in the... I'm going to test it in both. Why not? All right, so let me grab... I need to grab my big... stamp block thingy. Where's my big black? Oh, man. Oh. Seriously? Oh. Ow. What the hell do I have that in there? gosh, y'all. Oh, of course, I'm an idiot. You know what I did? I had it right on top so I wouldn't have to go digging for it. And what did I do? I go digging for it. I'm such an idiot. Alright, I'm just going to use this black one because it's not super wet and inky, if that makes sense. I don't even know why I'm bothering with this right now, but I'm just really curious. I didn't even know that there would be an issue, possibly. Oh, I need one of those little thingies. If I had known I was going to do this, I would have been prepared, y'all. Sorry. This was the only one I could get to, and it's too big, but that's alright. I do have a little square one, but I cannot grab it out of there to save my life. Okay. I think it goes on like that, right? Yeah, okay. So... let's see. Oh! If I was going to do daily... well, I could just test it. Instead of doing a bunch of pages, I'll just test it going down. I'd probably want to do a pen test back here. Alright, so I'll do some stamps right here. Alright. Okay, so... oh. Of course I'm going to screw that up right off the bat. Jeez. Oh, that looks good. I love it. Okay. And I am making a mess. Okay, this does not... y'all, I gotta... I just suck at life, y'all. I suck at life. Alright. Trying to keep that open. Oh no, I put it this way. Okay. Make sure I don't put it on the mat. Alright. I feel like I need to do it over here because I don't have enough room on the other side. Oh, look how good that looks. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Shoot. I don't know if I can get that up. Maybe I shouldn't stamp any further. Oh, I'm already getting this on myself. I already messed up my mat. I don't even know if I can get that off. I mean, I probably won't even notice it eventually, but... oh man. Shoot. Yeah, I do suck. Alright. I really want to do all of the days real quick. If I could just not be a dork. Oh! Okay, so I feel like this is too small for like an A5, but oh, this is so good for the... okay, it dried. They dry. They're drying right away from what I can tell. I don't know if I'm putting this back on right. Dawn dish soap if you have it. Yeah, we actually, that's what the dogs got their bath in after the vet today. All three of them got a bath in Dawn. Because Dawn will kill off any fleas or ticks. I love the way this looks. Love the way this looks. Love the way it looks. Oh, man. Gosh, I did not realize how burned out I am. Not enough caffeine or food. Oh my gosh, this looks so good, y'all. Okay, I'm definitely... So, in one of my loop videos, I could probably use this one or this one and make some daily pages and use these stamps. That would be fun. I feel like these really are good for like something really small. Like these are even too small for a B6, even an A6. Like I feel like this is really good for the passport and pocket size. I guess because I have old eyes too. So, I mean, I can see this easily because of the way it stamps, thankfully. But not having the greatest eyesight, like, I need to be able to see stuff. It's stamping so good on the sterling ink. And it's, I mean, it goes a little bit, but it's not too bad. Or, I don't know if y'all consider that bleed through, but, I mean, that doesn't bother me. I feel like a lot of other stuff does that too. Like the pens I use, you can totally see through with any pen that I write with. And I feel like I wouldn't be stamping every day all the way down like this. It would just be one day at the top of the page. You know what I mean? So it's not like all days next to each other going through the paper in the same, on the same page. I mean, it can be depending on what you're doing, I guess. But they may fit well in the vertical columns, though, like in a weekly. Oh, I'm trying to think if I haven't. Oh, Cynthia has my undated. Cynthia, are you there? Cynthia has my. I don't know if she's still there or not. I sold Cynthia my undated B6 sterling ink planners that I had. And she's loving it. Loving them. Or loving the one she's using. I wonder, what if I have anything? Oh, I wrapped that one up in case she gets it. I think I might have something. Oh my gosh. I decorated and I didn't even use them yet. Oh no. Whoopsie. I gotta go back to using this. I totally forgot I had these in here. Okay. I do have an undated. Hold on a second. Do I have this labeled? Oh my gosh, I don't label what month it was. Oh, shit. Alright, well. Okay, I do have an undated here. Okay, I'm done with that. This is an undated Sweet Freckle Design week size. And the monthly is undated. It's horizontal in the weekly, but the monthly's undated, so it might fit there. I think it will. So what was that? That was Sunday. So I like to start mine on Sunday, not Monday. So I'm going to go ahead and do that since I have Sunday right here anyway. Actually works out. Ah! Look at that! Oh, that'd be so cool. I might do that on a loop video. Like create a monthly in an undated weeks. I just have an undated A5 for next week. It's fab. I didn't even think about stamps though. Stamp stuff is downstairs. Yeah, I usually have all my stuff upstairs. So I have to come upstairs to grab stuff to bring it down unless I'm doing something up here like I am right now. Ah, look! It looks so good! So this is a Sweet Freckle Designs undated week. So this would work for Hobonichi Cousin, or not Cousin, Hobonichi Weeks, any other undated, the Angel Shop. I have an Angel Shop too. Oh, yeah. The Angel Shop. Look how cute. Monday. Oh my gosh, I just got it to fit. That looks so cool. It looks like it says Mondays, but I'm getting ink all over me. Tuesday. Oh, I cannot believe how good that fits. Oh, yep. See? So cool. I'm glad you mentioned that, Tiffany. I know you said for the weekly, but the monthlies is where I usually have the most problem. And actually, no, I don't have an undated A6, but I think this would, if there was an undated A6 monthly, this would work. It might be too big, I'm not sure. But it should work for a vertical weekly, like you said, and turns out for a monthly. Look, that Wednesday fits perfect. That's crazy. It was like meant to be. Oh no. Oh, look at what I did. Shoot. I tried to fix it, didn't work. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't get the Wednesday down in the Angel Shop one, so I'm going to stop trying it because otherwise I'm just going to get frustrated. I'm going to try and figure that out later. Like, I have very little patience right now. That's why I'm surprised I'm even doing this, but it seems to be working out pretty good for the most part. This is really good for functional planners too. Because I think a lot of functional planners like to use stamps to keep things minimal. Look at that. How fun is that? And I could even use washi to decorate or like some other kind of stamps. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, I don't usually like having a ton of undated stuff because I don't like having to take the time to do all this, but like if I'm doing it for a loop video, I don't mind because like I'm planning to do it for a loop video, you know what I mean? This is look how cute this is. I got so many blank pages back here to still use. I'm using this for like some card of the day stuff, and look at these. Look how cute. I used to show this a lot. I love the cover of this. It's like one of my favorites with these stickers. And this cover. Love. I gotta get back to using that and showing that. Oh, I did sleep a little bit. I mean, I was up really early, like 4:30 a.m., but I did get some sleep. I just didn't sleep as much as I needed. But yeah, I haven't had much caffeine. I don't know how I get the energy, to be honest with you. I think my body knows that I just have to get through today kind of thing, and then it's like, then I'll try and do what I can, you know, the next couple days to try and get like caught back up again, if that makes sense. Like, you know how your body just gets in that go, 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 like, okay, let's do this. Like reserve energy type of thing. Okay, before we went off on that whole tangent, these were the next stamps I was going to show, which are actually probably easier. I'm obsessed with the characters. Like, how much fun would it be to make some daily pages with those days of the week I was just using, and then like using some fun stuff. Today is the day. Hello, sweetness, yummy. She even has the little bits box stamp. I'm obsessed with the star. Like, get the strawberry, get it? Even though this would normally be like a summertime or whatever, like I would use this right. Oh my gosh. Our next loop video is candy. Our next loop video for next Wednesday is candy is the theme. I'm gonna put the days of the week and this one off to the side. Oh, if that's the case, oh, the boxes. Oh no, I guess this. Yeah, see, this all has candy on it. Oh, it's called Hey Sweets. Okay, this was September 2023. I don't understand why it's in here this way, though. Usually the decoration would be on the other side. Let me, I need to see if there's anything else in the box that matches this Hey Sweets, because I can use this for my loop video. I had some other stuff I was going to use, but I think I'm going to use this, and I can use the days of the week and use the Create with Pen. And let me grab the box and see if there's any Hello Sweet stuff. So, I don't know what that is. Oh, the swirls. Oh, yep. There's some sweet. Okay, here we go. Sweet Tooth. Ooh La La. Well, that's a like macaron and tea. Okay, I'll do that one later. That's that was a Blossom. Mermaid. Sheldon. What is this? Oh, this was this year. It's like a rainy thing. That's Christmas. I think these would be fun to use with that style of stamp. With this notebook. Let's see. What else? That's the March. That's the January Mermaid. I want to see if there's any ephemera in here. If I end up finding it later and not sharing it, then that's okay. But if I can do it now. Oh, here we go. That says strawberry. So that paper clip goes with it. I want to see if there's any washi. This is April. Looks like love. It's like a summertime. That just says Happy Stripes, but the colors match. Those colors match too. Amazing. Taking care of me. It's a flamingo. I don't know why I didn't do the rest of this. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I could do all three of these. And then there's that one. And then this is unicorn and rainbows. It doesn't necessarily match. Whoa. Oh, that's September. But those have sweet treats on them. That was, oh yeah, that's January. Okay. And then this is Slow and Steady. Oh, okay, October 2023. This was, oh, that's part of it too. The Hey Sweets, yep. Okay. I think that goes with that. Okay, that goes with that. That's a summer one. Trust Your Guts. Oh, that looks like the rainbow unicorn thing. Let's see if it has anything in it that I can use. Oh, this one. Okay, so this goes with that washi, with the rainbow and the unicorn. Oh, that's cute. Magical. Okay, yeah, that's some different stuff. Okay, so looks like I can use that stuff. I like to save the little backing pages here, like I've mentioned before, for like junk journaling and stuff like that. Ooh, that's cool. How fun is that? Okay, that's fun. And then I have it has the same, like, oh, I love the way these look. I'll make sure I don't want to get ink on anything. But I could do that's cute. Oh, you know, I might, oh no, my A6. I don't think that would work actually, but oh, that looks so cute. Oh my gosh, those are cute. Okay. So I'm going to put those off to the side to use for the sweets. And this stamp, actually I'm going to put that keychain back in here for now, so it doesn't get messed up. And then I showed these stamps. I'll be trying to use those as well in the days of the week. And then I won't swatch these right now, but it's Happy Stripes, Magical Stripe, and Summer Vibes. Oh, actually, so these stickers don't actually match. Does this say what this one's for? Oh, this is the Hey Sweets. Okay, yeah, that matches too. Okay. These don't say if they're... It says the size, but yeah. This one looks like it would match the best, actually. So I'll probably just use that one. So I can use these notes. I could even stamp some of the notes and put them in there. And these are actual Post-its. That is so much fun. Okay, and then I'll use that washi. I like it when you can like use random stuff and put it together and see what you can come up with. You know what I mean? All right, so that's the washi, and these are the stickers that I'll try and use for the candy theme. I think I was gonna do some Shine Sticker Studio, actually. I might end up doing that, but this is, I mean, this says Sweet Tooth, and these, like, say sweets on them. But it's also the day before Halloween, and I actually do have some candy Halloween stickers from Shine Sticker Studio, so I'm going to have to figure that out. I might do both of them. And these stickers are so good, but it would be fun to just use this whole sheet. And then use some of the washi, and then use the stamps for like the days of the week, and some of the notes, and some of these stamps. Like, I think that would be fun. Like, I could do multiple pages in here with that. So I'm going to put that off to the side. That counts as basically no sleep if you ask me. Oh, thanks. Okay, so I put those two stamps aside, and then these were the other set of stamps. I love the big numbers and days of the week, the to-do, the notes, the hearts, this little banner, love the box, love the character. So this is kind of like summertime with the Monstera leaf. But the nice thing about stamps like this is that you can break it up and use it whenever and however you want. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I might use these for summertime, but the rest of this I can use whenever I want. And those big numbers are really nice. And these days of the week, I love that font. And I love the font for the to-do and notes. Oh my gosh, I love stamps so much, y'all. Okay, and then I love the numbers on this one. And I love that mermaid. The sea is calling. Oh, shell, yeah. The little icons for the beach. The other mermaid, the fishies. I love this for the today and notes for the font. And there's even dollar symbol, ampersand. So, like, I can mix and match, like, these days of the week with these numbers. That's just so much fun, y'all. And the quality of all this is so good. Okay, so I put those other stamps aside. So those were all the stamps. And then last but not least, I've actually shown these stencils before when I showed the box that I received previously that was sent to me by accident. That ended up being replaced. And these are the stencils from that box. So there's the stars and rainbows. And then the little character heads. And then hearts. So these are a lot of fun, especially with the different sizes. And I've never really used stencils. But my idea to use them for the most part, I think would be as like a background, and I would just lay it down on a sheet and like take one color and just spray it. Like do a spray. Or if I was brushing the color, I would just use the same color and do like the whole page with the stencil in different spots. So I'll have to do a loop video using some stencils for the first time. And I do have all those brushes that I got that came with a lot of the stamping stuff I got. I do have this stamp set, or stencil set too, because this is the box I originally ordered. When I started getting the stamping stuff and the ink for the stamping stuff, I ended up getting a bunch of those brushes that people use to put the ink on like junk journaling stuff. So I can use that for these stencils. So this one has today and plan in it, which is awesome. The word today and plan. And then I love the clouds and the stars and the snowflakes. And then this one has these different boxes and frames and the banners. I think it's really nice when stuff like this is functional, like stamps and stencils. And then this fun like leopard animal print. So if I was using something like this, if I could find like a B6 or A6, whatever size this is, put it on the page, do like one ink color with one brush, another ink color with another brush, and another ink color with another brush, and do like a 3-color tricolor stencil. I love to use brushes and stamps. It's also just fun. Yeah, I've never, so all those brushes that I'm referring to, I've never used any of them, ever. They're just sitting in the box with all of the stuff. I don't even remember why I got them. I think they came with something I got or something like that. But one of the things I was excited about being on the Little Bits box team was that I would be able to kind of step out of my comfort zone and try different stuff like the stencils. And how cool is it that I have that she sent us stencils with all the letters. That is awesome. And numbers and symbols and these boxes. How cool is that? See, this is what I mean by the functional. This is so awesome. Like, I just think of all the different possibilities. And then look at all the functional with this. All the different size, well, the different types of flags, and then these banners, and then the boxes, and then even the lines. Like, so many different ways to use something like this. I am not going to even attempt to try and do it right now. Because I've never done it before, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I will end up making a mess, and I'm just too tired. I can't even believe I did that stamping, to be honest. That would be so fun if we did like a Zoom where we all got together and did like stamping and stencils and like crafty stuff. I should do that on one of my YouTube weekly lives. I just really been enjoying doing the memory planning. Okay, and then last but not least, okay, so this is like, this reminds me of summer. So got a bunch of stars, and those actually look like crosses and dots, and then those can be used a couple of different ways. Flags, checklists, rainbows, the really cool sun. And then I love this with the different leaf patterns. Flower, leaf, foliage. And then a big version of that animal print one. So that is a lot of fun. And this one's like really thick compared. This one's thicker too. So I know this stuff, even though we received a lot of this spring, summer stuff during our fall rep term, we're supposed to be getting the subscription boxes that are currently coming out as well, so we can use those, which will be nice. Not that everything has to be seasonal, but this stuff will be fun to use also like next year for the season. And hopefully by then I will have gotten some practice, so I will know how to use them. Gosh, I can't even get them back in here, y'all. Body, brain, all of that is not working with me right now. Okay, I'm super excited that I shared this stuff, because now I'm going to put it in the bag of the stuff I've shared already. So this, I can't believe how much I fit in here, y'all, but look at this. This tote bag that she also sent us. I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here already that I've shared previously. And I did share another set of stencils that went with one of the sets that I shared, the September set that she sent us. So now I have the other stamps and stencils, and I got this bag with washi in it, and that little journal. And I've got a washi stand in there. So I can't believe how much I've been able to pack in this reusable, or this tote bag. Oh, this has sweets on it. I just realized that. Okay. I don't know how I got through this, but I did. I'm done. Those larger images would be good for cards too. Oh, great for cards. They would be good for cards, but So the only thing with stencils that I'm kind of hesitant about is how, um, in my mind, when I use a stencil, I just want to use the whole thing quickly and easily. Like, except I guess for the numbers and letters, that won't be easy. So that's the only thing that I feel like for the stenciling, it's like you have to really enjoy it or really want to use that letter or image. If you're going to be doing like individual colors or using it separately, it's not like a stamp where you can just be, stamp and be done with it. Like you have to line it up just right, use the color just right, make sure you don't make a mess. And I mean, honestly, stencils seem like a lot of freaking work. If you're not just going to lay it down on a piece of paper and just spray it with something and then cut that paper up or rip it up however you want. So, in my mind, for those big stencils, I might just put it on a piece of paper, spray paint or paint something, use the ink and just put the ink all over it, and then rip the pages and use them as like shreds or something like that. Oh, yeah, the stencils you could trace. Tiffany mentioned in the comments that with stencils you can trace. So, that's a good point too. So, like with the letters and numbers, it's also, I think the problem too is a lot of lining things up. Like if I'm using something like this, if I'm lining it up, I don't, it feels like it would work better because the coil's here, so I have room to be flat and line things up depending on how big it is, you know what I mean? But if it's like a book bound and it won't lay flat, like, do you know how much finagling that would take to like make sure that it's laying just right? Because if you mess something like that up on a page, you either have to cover it up, start over, do all this work. Like, I just, my brain right now is so overloaded. Like, that sounds like an absolute nightmare to me. Like, I have no interest or time to want to sit there and try and get letters exactly lined up perfectly on a page right now in my life. If I had the time, or if I was like, I don't know, if I was the owner of a company and I was trying to sell a product, and I might make the time to do that to show how to use the product, right? But like as a rep, I don't have time for that. Like I I mean, I I would love to have time to focus on something. I mean, I'm sure that all takes practice and I'd learn it eventually, but right now having not ever done it, that just sounds like an absolute nightmare to me. Not that everything has to be perfect, but obviously I don't want to make something that looks like crap when I'm a rep for a team and then share it and be like, "Oh, well I tried." You know what I mean? Like that would just annoy me. Those larger post-it. Yeah, the post-it notes make sense. And that's the thing with the masking off. I mean, you saw how dirty I got just from, or how much ink I got on me just from doing those days of the week. Like, that's annoying because I don't want the ink getting everywhere. I guess it, at the point I'm at in my season of life, as they say, I don't have time for things to be messy or take a long time, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I do want to experiment when I can here and there, but I'm sure we all do. That just sounds very overwhelming to me right now. And I'm not naturally like super crafty, if that makes sense. Like, I can do things, but it's not like crafty is completely innate for me, if that makes sense. So I'm not like, I mean, I can create stuff if I need to, but I don't like just look at something and see like a masterpiece or, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, if you put something in front of me and say create something, I can figure something out, but I might be like Mr. Rogers, like with construction paper and scissors and something really simple and be like, okay, boys and girls, we're going to cut this into a square. Do you know what a square is? The word of the day is square. Like, I do like handmade stuff. I just don't have time. I love all the ideas. I love all the things. I think when I'm retired, if I have the energy and if I have the patience, is when I might have time to do all the things. Or if I could ever get to 4,000 watch hours on this darn YouTube channel so I could focus on something else in my life, please help me do that. I need to get to these darn 4,000 watch hours so my life can continue and be about something else. Tiffany said you're incredibly creative and you have a great eye for design. That doesn't mean you have to waste time doing things you don't enjoy, though. Oh, thank you. I think everybody has something that they can do or that, and they might not even realize it, right? If they've never been exposed to the right environment, or like if they didn't ever have that chance in school, or their parents didn't push them that way, or if their parents didn't do it themselves, or they didn't have a friend or a group of people, or they just never got like ushered into that part of their mind and how to use it. I think everybody has something they can do creatively, in a sense. They just might not know until they tap into it, kind of thing, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying I'm like bad at everything I do or anything like that. Like, I'm not bashing myself. I think, honestly, I think I'm a jack of trades, master of none, if that makes sense. Like, I think I'm good enough at enough things, but I'm not like a master of anything. Although I think I could be a master of YouTube weekly lives. Not of getting 4,000 watch hours yet, though. I could be a master of bringing people together and creating groups and managing groups. But um, creatively, I think a lot of people are capable of doing something. They just might not know what it is. Because I used to make collages when I was younger. That was my big thing. I loved making collages and layering, like just taking pieces of anything and just putting it together. And I love the game Tetris. I love loading a dishwasher and like putting all the pieces. You'd think I'd love puzzles. I do love puzzles, but when you have animals, puzzles are a no-go, especially with cats. You lose pieces and then you get annoyed because you're like, what's the point if I can't put it together? And I love the game Bejeweled, like matching pieces together. That's just the way my brain works, which is probably why I work in finance with numbers. Like, it's kind of like the logical, but I love making the logical work with the creative and the crossover, you know? Do you have to maintain the watch hours? I think you do, but I still need to hit the darn number first. Once I hit that number, I can figure out what to do from there, but I think you still have to. I think it always runs on the. I don't know all the details because I haven't been monetized, so I don't know everything yet. I'll tell you guys once I learn and find out. But I'm assuming that you still have to meet the ratio of the certain watch hours. It's by 365 days. So the reason I say that is because if I went under my stats for the watch hours, if I do lifetime watch hours, I've already reached over 4,000. So technically, I should be monetized. But since they do it by a 365-day ratio, that backtracks my hours. I don't know why. I don't understand that at all. If it's lifetime, and okay, in my mind, if lifetime and 365 are really the only options, then technically the lifetime should match the 365. So they shouldn't take that away from me, is what I'm trying to say. If the 365 is always going to be the benchmark, then what's the point of the lifetime? You know what I mean? they're already taking hours away from me. And why? I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense. And I don't think it's fair. I think the lifetime, what I did in the lifetime, should be what the 365 is. Yeah, I try to share things when I learn them. Um, if you went back and watched my first YouTube videos, they're pretty entertaining because I had no idea what I was doing. And it took me, I don't know if anybody would want to go back and watch, but I think it took me like, honestly, I think it took me 8, 9, or 10 videos to finally get it figured out somewhat, like how to actually film correctly. And then for the longest time, it was still vertical. They weren't doing the horizontal yet. Or I didn't have the option for the horizontal or whatever. But in those earlier, in my first videos, I do explicitly break down information that I learn as I go. So every time I come to another video in the beginning when I first started doing them, I would be like, oh, by the way, this, and this, and this, and this. Like, I'm not a gatekeeper. I share whatever. If anybody wants to know something, I share. And I mean, anything I'm allowed to share. Like, if it's about rev teams and stuff like that, obviously it depends. But I wonder if the people fell asleep. I can't believe I stayed on as long as I did. Um, let's see here. I don't even know what time it is. Oh my gosh, it's almost midnight. Wow. Sorry. I was checking something real quick. I just stopped talking for a minute. My brain just froze. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go too. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate so much your time and your support and for asking questions and hanging out with me and your suggestions and all the things. And oh, next YouTube weekly live Monday as usual. I'll just go ahead and keep it at the 8:30 for now. And I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will be seeing you all again soon. Take care. Bye.